taking a break. Let's discuss some things. Um, Despite what is being said, I don't condone the mother-in-law being involved in any way. That dang pillow's coming back. I think that was inappropriate, and I think anybody in their right mind would not do that. You would take other measures. I was just about to get to the good part because I was about to ask him. That's what I want. I want to ask about their religion. That's something I want to ask about. I know that seems weird, but I'm glad y'all are here. How is everybody? Let's go through and see what we. Brittany, thank you for following. We're 92% to our subscriber goal. Look at that. Boosted, it's in a heart me. Sammy, I'm just gonna say y'all's names. Oh, whoa. We got Denise, Jeter Girl, Chat GPT, Team Santana. What the helly? They sent not two hand hearts from Team Santana themselves. Oh my god. Yoli, Nanatina, L Camp, thank you, Buttercup, Caslin, L Camp, people are garbage, Casey, Lacey, Kayla, Boosted, Sammy Baby, Omnia Star. I hope I'm saying that right. Nova, QB, Nova. What is this person's name? We'll say Jay Lorraine, Paula, Beautifully Flawed, Parker. I see a lot of my regulars. Mandy, Isolina, Amy, Kaylee. Hey, that's me, but not me. Kaylee Cyber. Mandy, Shy, Leslie, Katie, Tammy in Florida, Carmen, Stephanie, Queen Bee, Paula. Thank you. I didn't see them. Those goofballs. Okay, so do we see? Let's see. Let me see if he messaged me anywhere. Why would they be watching? Aren't they on a yacht? Nope, he's messaging me. Yep. All right. Okay, let's make sure that they can hear you.
Hear me?
Yeah, let's see. All right, y'all tell us if y'all can hear him. So,
you guys hear me?
Okay, yeah, they said yeah. So, what religion are y'all? Like, is your family?
We're Jehovah's Witnesses.
Okay, so are you still a practicing Jehovah's Witness?
Yeah, I'm still trying to apply everything, that I learned from them, and still trying to. That was why my goal was to get married, so that I could, go back and just, do it the right way.
Yeah, I feel you. Do you think? I mean, I know a lot of people have opinions on Jehovah's Witnesses. So, do you think that religion played some in the strictness of your household?
Yes, I believe it played like a part, like how she would try to parent, but it was very hypocritical. Like it was not like she would play one way in front of them, like, and she would play one way of like a fake role, and then behind closed doors it was totally different. She would do things totally different. She would, like she would hurt us. She would the words she would use. She would curse at us. She would make us feel like literally the words, like you wouldn't believe what she would say to us. You guys, like, if you guys wonder why I talk to her the way I talk to her in those texts, is because that's the way she would talk to me, and I'm very, angry, and I'm like, finally I have a voice to be like, that was wrong, and that was, that wasn't right. Like, I'm not gonna let her win. I'm not gonna let her try to gaslight me into thinking that she never did nothing to me, or she was a perfect mom. She was not at all. We would practice like that was a part of like her parenting, like the religion, and she did like try to go off of that for, to look good in front of everybody, but behind closed doors it was hell. It wasn't nothing, she wasn't practicing nothing. She was learning no love, no nothing. It would go in one ear and out the other. So I can't even say like, so she was just hypocritical. That's like the only way to explain it. So
do you, let me see, I'm going through my questions. How's your grandma? Because do you live with both your grandparents or just grandma?
both my grandparents.
So, and you and Cecily both live there, correct?
Yes.
So, as soon as you turned 18, y'all moved in there?
Yes.
Okay, so it was like the day you turned 18, you were like, okay, we can come out of hiding.
Yes.
Okay. Who supports y'all financially?
She gets Cece gets financial support from her father, and yeah, that's her working as well. And then me, I'm an electrician apprentice, so like I'll get paid for electrician training.
Okay.
So
So you are attempting to work, because a lot of people think you're just sitting on your butt and clout chasing.
No, I'm attempting to work. They'll call me and they'll tell me like, "Hey, we need you for this job. Like, you're very skinny. Like, you could only fit under the house. Like, come do this job." Like, so they'll call me and I'll get paid really good money for doing that.
Yeah, that's good. That's
yeah. So
thing.
that's what They've been helping me do that. Like since a few months before I turned 18. So like they were helping me under the table because they knew I didn't have like documents. So they were like, okay, that's okay. Like we could work with you.
Okay, that's good, because I wasn't aware that you were actually working. So what is, if you don't mind, what does Cecily do?
She works in she works in retail.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
So, do y'all? I mean, I know you're not supposed to have contact with her mom. Does Cecily have contact with her mom?
Yes, she has like she'll call her, but it's so hard because she can't even meet with her in person because like it's just she has to notify her PO and it's just a whole process, a headache that she has to go through to even come to this state. So it's like we haven't been in contact with her at all since the second time I ran away. Like it's just been me and Cece.
Okay. So that's what I was asking when we got cut off. At what point did, like, how did y'all reconnect? How did you and Cecily get back in contact with each other? Because I would assume that that Ruby took all your PlayStations, laptop, phone, all the things.
So what had happened was my auntie, she helped me. She had seen like what was going on. She'd seen after I ran away, and she had questions, and she was like, she was confused about it, and I couldn't really explain deeply to her because Ruby wouldn't allow me to be around like my grandparents or my auntie after like everything, and even before that. But my auntie gave me a phone she said like, here, like if you need this and to contact me, like call me anytime, like if you need to talk to me. And so she allowed me to, she gave me the phone to use, and how I and that's how I got reconnected with Cece. But that's how I ran away. The way I ran away is because I was put into a friend's house for 30 days because of the for the CPS case. Mm-hmm. But so once the 30 days was running out and they were telling me like, you're gonna have to go back to Ruby's, and even my friend, he was telling me like, yeah, like he was even falling for Ruby's fake BS. Like he was like, yeah, you're gonna like have to like go back, like and so I was like getting very anxious and scared. So
was this the friend that she texted?
No, it's okay. That's the friend's father. The friend's father.
Okay.
Yeah, so the friend's father I was with, but I considered him my friend because he was a very good friend to me. And
that's who she texted was the friend's dad.
No, she texted the friend's son. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
But
no, you're fine.
I was living with the friend's father. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
So we were all living in the while the 30-day investigation went on, I was living with them. And eventually, I didn't want, like, I thought Ruby was gonna let me like just it was I was in a very good household mentally. I felt mentally so much refreshed. Like it was, it felt like, like a little family. But, once they were telling me, like, I think they were like, oh, yeah, you're going to eventually have to go back. And, they wanted me to recreate a connection with my mother. And they're like, yeah, like, you need to, like, talk with your mother and like this and that. But, like, they never understood what I had to go through in that house. So, like, it was very easy for them to be like, like, you need to, like, forgive your mother. You need to love your mom. Like, but it was very hard for me because I knew how fake she was. I knew that she would act like, oh, all better for a week, and she would do better for a week, and then boom, she would like relapse, and then she would just go like just her own mindset would like she would do whatever she wanted, like she wouldn't care about us. Like it was it was just bad.
Yeah. So, okay, so someone's asking, did you ever send the mother-in-law money ever? Any point?
No,
gas
never.
money, anything?
I don't remember ever sending my mother-in-law money. I do remember sending the money that we even checked. I told her to tell her mother to check thoroughly, to check all her bank statements, and she said that she checked all of everything. And then, she also checked Cece's too, and that's how we found the bank statements that show the dates of when I sent them money. And this was before I ran away, and it was not I wasn't sending them $50. I wasn't sending them like $100 at a time. I wasn't. Ruby just over exaggerates everything and manipulates everything. Like she makes everything into a big. She twists it into the way she wants it to be.
So, I mean, clearly it seems like you were controlled 90% of your life. I mean, and then when you were ready to not be controlled anymore and she lost control, she did everything in her power to gain control back. So the big word is, we're going to say broomed. Broomed, you were broomed, you were broomed, you were broomed. You clearly don't feel that way. Now,
no, not at all.
I will say the thing that's hard for me is the taking of the money. A 16-year-old in that mindset, I'm like, that's a hell of a lot of money to take. I mean, I know you said you were going to start over. Like, did y'all plan this out?
No, it was my plan to take the money. It wasn't, at all brought up to them or anything like that. Cause I didn't want to tell them like, oh yeah, I'm gonna, do this. Like it was all my plan. And I was looking at it as it's dirty money. It's money that they're going to get back in probably 6 months or less. Like not even that. Like, it's not money that's like, oh, that's their, like, oh my God, that took everything. Or I took like, no, I knew that they were gonna, they can make that. I knew they were gonna make it back easily. I knew it was gonna be hard for me as a kid to even work a job for 2 years because I was a minor. I wasn't gonna be able to do anything. I was gonna be a runaway. I knew I was thinking like that. It was
so you were thinking ahead for the fact that like you were gonna be in hiding till you were 18.
Yes, that's exactly how I was thinking. I felt like I needed some type of, financial help. I just couldn't, just run away and put the pressure on Cece and her like her mom. Like I felt like I needed to, like.
Yeah, I know. I see what you're saying, to like contribute. So